Hi everyone, my name is Wei. My metric number is F22A0105 from SPF4 and Faculty of Agro-Based Industry FIAT. Today I will be presenting my industrial training presentation at Shanking Hong Sundarian Berhad. Before I begin, I would like to thank my faculty, my academic advisor DS Dr. Mariana binti Muhammad Noor and Shanking Hong Sundarian Berhad for giving me this opportunity to complete my industrial training in a real food manufacturing environment. In this presentation, I will share about the company backgrounds, products and services, industrial training activities, my technical reports, knowledge and skills gained, suggestions, acknowledgement, and my memorable moments in UMK and in the industry. First, I will introduce the company. Shanking Hong Sundarian Berhad, also known as SKH, is a Malaysian food ingredient supplier located in Penang, Malaysia. The company was established in 1993 and has grown from a family business into a larger food ingredient supplier. SKH is involved in the import, processing, packaging, distribution, and wholesale of various food ingredients. The main products handled by SKH include spice, grains, beans, pulses, oilseeds, herbs, and dried fruits. Some examples are yellow dal, mung dal, green mung beans, chickpeas, lentils, sesame seeds, pearl barley, cardamom, black pepper, and coriander seeds. The company serves both local and international food industry customers. So SKH vision is to expand its product range and provide one-stop solution for spices, grains, sourcings, and packaging worldwide. Its mission focuses on customer feedback, maintaining strong manufacturing processes, and following recognized food manufacturing standards. Next, I will briefly explain the organization chart. The company director is Ng Sampo. Under the company, there are several departments including the shipping department, operation department, purchasing departments, sales departments, quality departments, admin and HR departments, and account departments. During my internship, my position was operation executive trainee under the operation department. SKH provides a wide range of products and services. For products, the company supplies grains, pulses, beans, seeds, spices, and dried fruit ingredients to manufacturers, wholesalers, retailers, and food service providers. For services, SKH is involved in importing agricultural food products, processing, cleaning, sorting, sieving, and packaging. The company also provides dehusking and splitting services, contract manufacturing, repacking based on the customer requirements, and bulk or retail packaging solutions. So here I will show a short video of how yellow dal is processed at Shanking Hong. So the yellow dal goes through the destoner to remove the stone or mudstone. Then it goes through sieving to remove foreign materials. Lastly, it passes through the metal shred to remove any metal fragments or metal objects before being packed into bags. During my internship, I was able to observe how products move through different stages from raw material receiving, storage, processing, inspection, packaging, and finally delivery to customer. This helped me understand that food manufacturing is not only about producing food products, it is also about making sure that the products are safe, clean, properly documented, and meet customer requirements. During my industrial training, I was exposed to many departments and activities, especially related to quality assurance, quality control, food safety, documentations, operations, productions, audits, research and development, and special projects. One of the main areas I was involved in was quality assurance and quality control. For QA and QC, I conducted products inspection to identify foreign metals, product defects, and quality issues. For example, I inspected products such as beans, dals, seeds, and other raw material to check for stones, damaged grains, discolored materials, insects, or other foreign matter. Through this activity, I learned that product inspection is very important because even small defects can affect product quality, food safety, and customer satisfaction. I also assisted in checking pest bait box to monitor pest presence. This helped me understand the importance of pest control in a food manufacturing environment. Here, I will show a short video of me inspecting incoming black sesame seeds. I also conducted a cooking test for white tapioca seeds where I checked whether there were white marks, dark lines, and whether the texture was chewy after boiling. Another important area I was involved in was food safety and documentation. I assisted in developing process flowcharts, work instructions, and product specifications. These documents are important because they guide employees on the correct way to carry out production activities. For example, this is one of the process flowcharts for yellow dal. It shows the movement of the product from one process step to another. To fully understand the process flowchart, I often went to the milling plant to learn more about the process, the function of the machines, and how the product moved through the production line. I also supported halal certificate renewal and documentation compilation. This gave me exposure to halal documentation and taught me the halal compliance requires proper records, clear traceability, and strong control over the raw materials, processes, and handling procedures. Here I will show photos of me and my interns friends traveling to Penang Komta, Bahagian Pengurusan Halal, to submit the renewal of halal certificates for Shanking Hong products. From this, I learned that documentation is very important in food manufacturing. If an activity is not properly recorded, it is difficult to prove that the company has followed the correct food safety procedures. During my internship, I also participated in audits and compliance activities. I was exposed to internal audits, external audits, ISO 22000, HACCP, and JKKP related audits. My role included assisting in audit preparation, collecting evidence, checking records, and supporting corrective action documentation. Audit preparation helped me understand that a company must always be ready to show evidence of compliance. For example, records such as cleaning records, pest control records, temperature and humidity records, production records, and inspection records must be completed and properly maintained. I also learned that audits are not only meant to find mistakes, they are also important for continuous improvement. When non-conformities are found, the company can take corrective action and improve its system. This experience helped me understand the real application of what I learned in class, especially related to HACCP, ISO 22000, halal, food safety management, and documentation control. Here, I will show photos of the external audits from Jabatan Keselamatan dan Kesihatan Pekerjaan Pulau Pinang, JKKP, and SIRIM. I will also show photos of me and my intern friends conducting internal audits for the quality department and HR and admin department. Besides QA and documentation, I was also involved in operations and productions activities. I supervised productions operators and supported daily manufacturing activities. This included observing how operators carry out their tasks, checking whether they follow procedures, and ensuring that production activities were conducted properly. I also verified batch manufacturing record and process parameters. This is important because production records help ensure traceability. If there is a quality issue, the company can trace back the batch number, raw materials used, process conditions, and the production details. Other than that, I also monitored warehouse and cold room temperature and humidity. This is important because improper storage condition can affect the product quality, especially for food ingredients that may absorb moisture or be affected by high temperature. I also evaluated sieving sizes and updated milling process flowcharts. This helped me understand more about the milling process, sieving process, and how different sieve sizes are used depending on the product requirements. Here, I will show a video of me sieving a green mung bean to decide what sieving size is suitable to use. I also perform operator personal hygiene and plant cleanliness inspections. Through this, I learned that food safety starts from basic practice such as proper hand washing, wearing suitable PPE, keeping the production area clean, and following hygiene rules. For my daily routine, I usually started with the morning briefing. During the briefing, we arranged the tasks that needed to be carried out by the operators and the products that needed to go through operations. Once a week, I also check each operator's personal hygiene, such as fingernails and other hygiene requirements. After that, I conducted line walks. During line walks, I checked the pre-production and post-production areas, monitored cleanliness, observed the operators, and checked product conditions. After that, I conducted line walks. Here I will show a video where I check each cold room temperature by opening each cold room door and recording the temperature and humidity. This was done to ensure that all cold room provided suitable storage temperature and humidity conditions. These daily activities may look simple, but they are very important because they help prevent problems before they become serious. For example, during line walks, we can identify issues such as poor housekeeping, damaged equipment, improper storage, missing labels, or hygiene problems. If these issues are detected early, corrective action can be taken quickly. This taught me that food safety is not only controlled through big systems like HACCP or ISO 22000, but also through small daily habits and discipline. I was also given the opportunity to assist in research and development, or R&D. One of the R&D activities I joined was the development of probiotic fiber drink powder. I assisted in formulation, ingredient evaluation, and taste assessment. I learned that product development requires many trials and adjustment. A product must not only be nutritious or functional, but also acceptable in terms of taste, aroma, texture, color, and its appearance. I also conducted a pearl barley roasting trials and monitored processing conditions such as roasting temperature and time. This helped me understand how processing conditions can affect product quality. Besides that, I conducted sieving trials to identify which type of sieving was suitable for certain products. This taught me that process optimization is important because the correct sieving size can improve product consistency and quality. Overall, R&D helped me develop practical skills in food innovation, ingredient evaluation, sensory observation, and product improvements. During my internship, I was also involved in several special projects. The first special project was the mock incident exercise, which involved earthquakes and sabotage scenarios. The second project was the Safe Bites Halal and Food Safety Awareness Program. The third project was the Metal Trap Challenge test and participation in mock product recall activities. I also assisted in workplace safety improvements such as PPE management, hearing production zones, and safety signage at the production areas. Here, I will show a video of me checking the magnetic strength of the metal traps to see whether the magnetic bar was still maintained at 10,000 Gauss, which is the minimum requirement for the metal trap to trap metal objects and fragments from the products. I will also show a video of me conducting the metal trap challenge test. In this test, 50 bags of 10 kgs yellow dowels went through sieving, then to the storage silo, and then finally to the metal trap. So 15 hex nuts were introduced randomly during the sieving, and all 15 hex nuts were required. This showed that the challenge test was successful. Lastly, I will show a short video of the R&D activity on the roasting of pearl barley to determine the suitable time and temperature. Lastly, I will show a short video of the R&D activity on the roasting of pearl barley to determine the suitable time and temperature. Lastly, I will show a short video of the R&D activity on the roasting of... The first technical report is about the mock incident exercise, which included two scenarios, earthquake and sabotage. The objective of this activity was to evaluate the company's emergency response and recovery procedures. It was also conducted to strengthen employee awareness of emergency preparedness. For the earthquake scenario, the situation involved a partial damage at Warehouse 1, collapsed pallets, and damaged products. Employee had to respond according to the emergency procedure, including evacuation and reporting. Here, I will show a video of me assisting with the head count during the evacuation drill for the earthquake scenario. For the sabotage scenario, an unauthorized person entered the raw material storage area with an unidentified liquid. After that, wet stains and a strong alcohol-like odor were found on several raw material bags. This scenario tested how the company would respond to possible intentional contamination. My role in this activity including coordinating the mock incident program and activity flow. I helped prepare presentation slides, memos, and supporting documents. I also coordinated with different departments during the simulation. After the activity, I wrote the mock incident report and compiled the supporting records that each department provided during the mock incident. From this activity, I learned that emergency preparedness is very important in food manufacturing. During an incident, the company must be able to protect employees, control affected products, prevent unsafe products from reaching to customers, and communicate clearly between departments. The outcome of this activity was that it improved emergency preparedness, enhanced my leadership communication and teamwork skills, and strengthened my understanding of food safety incident management. The second technical report is about the Safe Bites Halal and Food Safety Awareness Program. The objective of this program was to promote halal awareness and food safety knowledge among employees. It also encouraged learning through interactive team building activities. For this program, I helped plan activities with my intern friends, supervisors, and colleagues. I also helped prepare game station, learning materials, and halal-related questions. During the program, I facilitated a food safety games and awareness activity. I also assisted in conducting the aerobic dance session and helped coordinate participants throughout the program. This program was interesting because it used fun and interactive method to teach halal and food safety knowledge. Instead of only listening to a briefing, employees could participate in games and activities. Here, I will show footage of me as a community member conducting one of the game station called You Jump, I Jump. This game tested the workers' knowledge of halal and haram food or item. From this activity, I learned that training does not always need to be formal or boring. When learning is made interactive, employees can become more engaged and remember the message better. The outcome of this program was increased employee awareness of halal and food safety practices. It also encouraged teamwork and communication among employees. For myself, it improves my event management and leadership skills. The third technical report is related to research and development. The objective was to support the development of new food products and evaluate ingredients and processing conditions. During this activity, I assisted in formulating a probiotic fiber drink powder. I also conducted ingredient evaluations and taste assessment. I prepared flavors such as tropical yogurt and passion fruit citrus oat drink powder. Besides that, I monitored roasting temperature and processing time for pearl barley. I evaluated product quality based on the color, aroma, and texture, and recorded the observations for product improvement. Here, I will show footage of me preparing the probiotic fiber drink powder with tropical yogurt flavor, followed by footage of me mixing it. This activity helped me understand that R&D is a process of trial and improvements. Sometimes the first formulation may not be suitable, so adjustments need to be made. The product must be evaluated from different aspects such as taste, texture, aroma, appearance, and processing suitability. Through this experience, I gained knowledge of product formulation and food innovation. I also improved my understanding of process optimization and quality evaluation. This activity was meaningful to me because it allowed me to apply my food science knowledge in a real industry setting. Throughout my industrial training, I gained many important knowledge and skills. Firstly, I was able to apply academic knowledge in a real food manufacturing environment. Before internship, I learned about food safety, QA, QC, HACCP, ISO 22000, and HALA, mostly in theory. During internship, I was able to see how these systems are applied in daily operations. Secondly, I strengthened my understanding of QA, QC, HACCP, ISO 22000, worker safety, and HALA management. Thirdly, I developed practical skills in auditing, documentation, product inspection, R&D, communications, and problem solving. I also learned that food manufacturing requires teamwork. QA, QC, operation, warehouse production, maintenance, management, and other departments must work together to ensure that all products are safe and meet the requirements. Most importantly, I learned to become more responsible and independent. In the beginning, I was still unsure about many things. However, with guidance from my supervisors and colleagues, I slowly become more confident in carrying out tasks and asking questions when needed. Overall, my industrial training helped bridge the gap between theory and industrial practice. It allowed me to experience the real working environment in the food industry. I also learned that food safety is not only about knowing the standards, but also about applying them consistently in daily work. I also gained valuable industry experience and professional exposure. I become more aware of how important documentation, communication, teamwork, and discipline are in the workplace. This industrial training has better prepared me for my future career in the food industry, especially in areas related to QA, QC, food safety, operations, auditings, and R&D. For the faculty industrial training program, I would like to suggest improving industrial exposure before internship. For example, the faculty can organize more industrial visits before students begin their internship. This can help students understand what to expect in a real workplace. The faculty can also provide more hands-on exposure to HACCP, ISO 22000, HALA, and auditing. This would help students feel more prepared when they enter the industry. It would also be helpful to invite industry professionals or alumni to share their real workplace experience. Their sharing can help students understand the challenges and expectations in the industry. Besides that, I suggest that report and presentation requirements be announced earlier. This would give students more time to prepare their reports and presentation while still managing their internship responsibilities. For the industry, my suggestion is to increase the productivity by improving manpower and task distribution. In departments with heavy workloads, increasing manpower can help reduce work pressure and improve efficiency. Better task distribution can also help employees focus better and reduce mistakes. I also suggest continuing to strengthen the cleaning and housekeeping programs. A clean and organized workplace is very important in the food manufacturing because it supports food safety, hygiene, and productivity. For myself, I would like to improve my technical knowledge. I want to learn more about milling machinery and production processes because these areas are important in the SKH operation. I also want to strengthen my knowledge of HACCP, ISO 22000, HALA, and auditing before entering the food industry as a full-time employee. In terms of professional development, I want to become more confident in taking leadership roles. During my internship, I realized that communications and confidence are very important, especially when coordinating with different departments. Before ending my presentation, I would like to express my sincere appreciation to everyone who supported me throughout my industrial training. Firstly, I would like to thank Shanking Hong Sdn Bhd for accepting me as an intern and giving me the opportunity to gain valuable experience in the food industry. I am truly grateful to Encik Fitri, my industrial training supervisor, for his patience, guidance, and support. He helped me learn more about food safety, product specification, and documentation. I would also like to thank Encik Najib, my department head, for guiding me in understanding the operations, machinery, and process flow. My deepest appreciation goes to my parents for their continuous support and encouragement throughout my industrial training. Lastly, I would like to thank my seniors, operator, friends, and fellow interns for their help, support, and cooperation during my internship. Throughout my university studies and industrial training, I had many meaningful experiences that helped me grow both personally and professionally. So during my time at UMK, one of my most memorable experiences was organizing a healthy eating awareness program at SK Gemang Jeli as part of the SEF course. Together with my classmate, we planned the program, prepared educational games, and organized a senam aerobic session for the students. This experience taught me the importance of teamwork, communications, and proper planning while giving back to the community. During my industrial training at Shanking Hong Sdn Bhd, one of my most memorable moments was participating in the Safe Bites Halal and Food Safety Awareness Program. Together with fellow interns, supervisors, and colleagues, we planned interactive games, prepared activity stations, and conducted a fun team-building program for the employees. It was rewarding to see everyone actively participate while learning about halal practices and food safety. This experience further strengthened my teamwork, communications, and event management skills. Both experiences taught me that working together as a team is essential to achieving a common goal. They are memories that I will always cherish. So that is all for me. Thank you.